Today's a very special day. I'm going to be showing you how to make a Facebook Messenger bot. If that sounds like the kind of stuff that you're into, then you definitely want to subscribe to the channel. I'll do a lot of training on internet marketing, how to use cool apps, software, and tech, but also how to use marketing more effectively in your business. So if that's something that you're into, please subscribe. Today's show is so cool. So today I'm going to show you how you can set up your first Facebook Messenger bot for free, and I'm going to show you some of the cool things you can do with the Facebook Messenger bot. So with that said, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is log into Manychat.com. You're going to set up a free account and walk through the steps in connecting your Facebook page. It has to be a business page. So as you can see, I've connected my first page. Now, you're going to come over here to where it says Growth Tools, okay? And this is where your subscribe activities are going to be held. On this page, you're going to come over to New Growth Tool. On this page, you can see you've got the different modals or subscription boxes that are existing on the web. Here's your settings for each. You can see whether it's a draft or whether it's published. All of your impressions, your opt-ins, your conversion rates. So this is a great little dashboard. You're going to go to New Growth Tool, and you're going to see the different options that you have here. These will work with your websites as long as you have access to the header and footer code. They'll work with their own page. You know, it'll give you their own URL that you can use, and you can attach a bit.ly to it or do a redirect from your own website. Really a fantastic feature here. And you're just going to pick one. I like using the modal. This is going to be a pop-up that appears in the center of the screen, so let's just go with that. And then you're going to get your ability to start editing. Up here, you're going to change the name to be whatever you want it to be. So let's say that you're going to give away a free ebook or something like that. Then let's just call this your free ebook opt-in bot. And you're going to go through some of your options here where you can show the description or keep the description off. So we're going to go with checkbox on this one. And then you can play with the colors as well. You can change your headline to various colors and brand this. You can change the button size. And you can even add an image, which I really like. Now, when I add the image, I can even have the image placement. I can go above the headline, or I can go above the description. I can go even below the description. So it really just depends on what you want to do and how you want to keep that. I think for this example, we're just going to keep that image out. We want to keep it super simple. To edit your headline, just come over here and edit the headline. You know, we'll just say, get your ebook now. And then over here, we could say, you know, click the button below to get your free, let's just call it a live video guide to making Facebook bots. Okay? And then you can set your settings over here for when it's going to display. In this case, it's going to be on 30 seconds or when scrolled, I think. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I want this to be immediately, okay? Because I want them to absolutely do it right now. Show the same widget to the same user again. This is for someone that X's out. So I'm going to go, if they decide not to opt in, but they come back to my website within a day, then I'm going to show this to them again because I want them subscribing. You can also adjust that. If manually closed by a user, show again. Again, I'm going to go with after 1 day. Click next. This is your thank you, your confirmation page, and you can let them see this message and then they'll stay on the page where you sent them, or you can redirect them somewhere to a page in your site. So if you're going to do show new message, you might want to say something like confirmed. Thanks. Okay. Show description, you can edit that. You can X out now. All is well. And then, of course, you can change some of the colors and things like this. If you want to redirect to a URL, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to actually put your website URL, but you're only going to put what happens after, right? You're only going to do this. So if you want to send them to your thank you page, which is at thevideospot.net/thank you. Let's say that's your WordPress URL. I'm going to show you a step that you've got to do. So just to give you a heads up, you're going to put just everything after the slash and everything after. So let's just kind of, if that's what you're going to do for redirect to a URL, okay? In this case, we're going to show new message. And again, I can add an image if I want to, but I don't want to do that. Now, here's where it gets really fun. So you can add your subscriber to a sequence, and I'll cover that in a future video. This is like an autoresponder series. And this is your opt-in message. This is a required message, okay? They have to get this message in order to get started. So if you're going to plug them into a sequence that's going to deliver on a regular basis, then this first message right here should be the first, thank you in the sequence. That's what I think, at least. Lots of different ways to do this, but you have to send an opt-in message through this pop-up modal, okay? So you can't X out of this. You have to write a message. You can do some personalizations right here. First name, last name, full name, page name, and they give you a fallback. So if the first name's not available, last name, page name's whatever's not available, what do you want to show there instead? You can add emojis, and you can really customize your message. So you could come in here and put something like, welcome first name. If you want to see live videos rock, you're in the right place. Whatever it is you're gonna want to put here. This is going to be your welcome message after they opt in. You also want to include, I don't believe it's required, but you want to include this stop message right here. You want to include, if you ever want to unsubscribe, just press stop. I don't put it as a PS. I actually add it into the copy here. Oh, and if you ever want to subscribe, just hit stop or something like that. I'm just kind of having fun with it. Now I can add a button here as well, and I can have this button begin a series of automations where they type in a keyword and this could respond to them, or I can have them go into a website or any number of things. So let's say that I'm going to have them visit my website. I could click on that button. I could title the button, and I could say view homepage. All right. What do I do when the user presses the button? You can click on this. I can open a website. I can even call a phone number. I mean, how incredible is that? And then you can put the phone number right down here. So let's come back. You can also have them open a website, and you simply put the URL right here. You could put your website in there, thevideospot.net, or you could have no button at all. Down here, you can add new elements to your message. So I could add an image here of my podcast, for example, and say, hey, don't forget to check out the podcast, and then have a link to iTunes or have a button to iTunes down below. Notice on the sides here, I've got these sort of navigation tools, and I can move these around so that the image comes on top, and I could put something like the iTunes, subscribe on iTunes here. And then this would be open website. And then, of course, I would have let's see if I can just save it for now. I would, of course, have a link to my iTunes in there, the RSS feed. I could do that. If that's what I wanted to do, I'll just get rid of that image for right now. I can also add a video. We don't know the exact file size limit, but we do know that videos around 5 minutes and even some that are like around 3 or 4 minutes are not getting uploaded. So you're going to need to keep these to shorter types of videos. You can add a card, a gallery, a list, and this is what I use to deliver my podcast. You could send some audio, which is really fun. And then you can even put your file here. So if you're going to deliver your ebook, you're going to want to go to your file, upload it here, and now you can deliver your ebook right from this messenger bot. Let's continue on to the setup phase. Now, this is just a super simple part of the action, but may require your web designer to get involved. You're going to install some JavaScript. You've got to put the name of your website here first. And then it's going to give you this small snippet of code that you've got to add to the header section of your website. This has to work in order for the pop-ups to work. So I'm going to copy that and put it into the header section of my website. I've already done that. And let's go to our visibility settings. Over here, I can hide the widget on certain pages. So when the JavaScript goes into your website, the pop-up will show up everywhere on your whole website. You can hide it on certain pages, or you can choose to only show it on certain pages. So I could go like, well, I only want this on my homepage, and just keep that there. You can also choose to hide on mobile devices. This is going to be really specific to you, all right? After you're done and you've dialed all of this in, okay, your pop-up is ready to go. That's all that it takes. If it's all set up correctly, the JavaScript is in code, is on your website, this should all be good to go. You're going to click active. You're going to activate it. Oh, it's telling me I've got an invalid opt-in message. Why? Because I did not put the link in the iTunes. So look, you can't even really mess it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to delete that just to save us time. And then I'm going to go save, and I'm going to go active, and it's going to activate, and now my widget is activated. So when I go to my website, you'll see the pop-up pops up. You subscribe, you get your message in Messenger right away. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. How are you going to use your messenger bots? I'd really love to know your ideas in the comment section below. We can start a conversation around what you want to do versus what can be done and really push this technology forward. Our clients are depending on us. If you want to check out more training on how to use the messenger bots effectively for your YouTube channel or for your RSS feed, go ahead and check out the whole playlist here. And if you want to check out some other internet marketing strategies, check out the playlist down here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you'll subscribe. Join me every week for a new video on marketing tactics that will grow your business. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Owen Video. We'll see you next time.